Welcome to the video. I just want to make a video really quickly to talk about how I make like 200 cold calls a day. I get asked this all the time. Steven, how do you make a bunch of cold calls using GoHighLevel? And so I just kind of wanted to run through it really quickly. I was kind of just thinking about it, and I thought it'd be kind of interesting to share. So I have this kind of set up in my opportunities. I'm going to kind of give you the entire breakdown of how this is set up, but basically I'll move a lead over here to this call slot, and automatically they will get added over into manual actions. I will shoot them a call. I'm going to shoot them a call right now just for fun. I'll click the Let's Start button at the top. It starts to dial, calls them, and then I click that's after the call ends. I click the completed button, and then I have these options here. So busy, this leaves a task to call them back in like a day or two, I think. And then no answer, this sends them a text and a voicemail prompting them to call me back. And then complete, nothing happens. Well, they get moved over into the completed bucket inside of the completed call bucket inside of my thing here. So I don't know if this was the same lead, but they'll get moved to this spoke to column right there. So, and then you click this button to go to the next lead. So I just want to kind of run you through this automation and kind of show you how this works. I'm just some background. I started a long time ago in automation, GoHighLevel. That's how I started my agency, actually. So I build a lot of automations for a bunch of different companies. If you need any automations, you can click the link below and book a call with me, and we can talk about building out your CRM strategy. But like, I literally have over 50 automations inside of my personal CRM to help me follow up with leads and nurture them. Also, a lot of this stuff comes with the service. If you're a bathroom remodeler and you're looking to get more jobs in your calendar, you're looking to grow your business, I also have all this stuff set up in there as well too, so you can click the link below as well. But let's just talk about how this works. So I do this for tasks as well. So whenever a task is marked complete, people get added into the dialer. That's why I have this manual task action here. But here we go, add to dialer. It's a very simple automation. Pipeline state change to call. I give it a buffer second just in case I accidentally moved over the wrong lead. And then I create an opportunity. So the opportunity, they get moved to the call bucket just in case, say for example, they get moved there. So I just give it this extra condition just in case like they didn't get moved there. Maybe they got like, I don't know, a second automate. I have other automations that trigger them to move to the call bucket. So for example, they like respond back, they might get moved to the call bucket. So we move them there, and then we add the manual action, and then I add a little bit of a buffer time. I don't remember why I did this. This is a very long time ago. I think I had some other, I don't know if this is necessarily important anymore, but I think it's to move them out of that pipeline stage if they, stay in there for too long. So let's talk about the no answer, right? So we have a call status is no answer. So that's the button that I clicked when it said no answer. So once the person's message gets not answered, they get moved to the no answer stage in my pipeline. And then I have a split test with 4 different variations, 4 different voicemails, 4 SMS messages. The best voicemail to put in a automation like this is to just say, hey, this is Steven, shoot me a call back when you get a chance. You do not want to start talking about your pitch and all this stuff, especially if they're cold leads. If they're not cold leads, it's different. But with cold leads particularly, you want to make sure that you're just like, hey, I'm just trying to get your attention. I just need to chat with you. Okay, so just keep it very simple. And I give it a I think it's like a 10-second wait, and then it sends them a text message. Hey, just tried giving you a call. Give me a call back when you can. Thanks. Right. I keep the name out of it because I don't know if I have just the business name, it won't have the whole business name populated, and it looks like an automated message. So you want to just keep it very simple. Hey, shoot me a call back when you can. You want to look like a person they should know. Right? There's a philosophy in email marketing where there's commercial and then there's personal. and people will automatically wave off certain emails as personal and commercial. And so you have to make sure that you fit in that personal file. Commercial looks like, hey, this is Steven with Conversion Hammer. Just wanted to let you know, right now we're guaranteeing that you get $100,000 in additional quotes in your in your pipeline in the next 30 days. Give me a call back when you get a chance. I'd love to have a conversation with you. They look at that text message and wave it off as commercial. They'll also reply stop, and you'll probably end up getting your phone number banned if everyone's replying stop to that. That's how it is with cold leads. You got to be very, very careful. So then after that time frame, I send them to this wait step here. If they reply and the intent is positive, well, I guess I have it for if it's not positive too, going over here to just moving them to the hot lead stage. And then I add a task to give them a call back. And then if it's not positive, I update the contact field to, I have a master nurture sequence that's an email newsletter that goes out for, I think, 120 days. I think it sends an email every 3 days. And so I add them to my long-term nurture sequence. So this is, why does it look like this? Interesting. GoHighLevel is always updating things. This is my no task or task no answer workflow. You can kind of follow this along. I don't have this in a snapshot to give away. I would, but I don't feel like doing it. Like, simply just like follow the steps, make up your own thing. I'm already kind of giving you the sauce right now. And then here's the busy one. So if you click the busy button, it just adds a task to call them back. So as you can see, didn't answer, call so-and-so to follow back, due in 1 day, it's assigned to me. So that's pretty much the workflow for this. If you do this right, you can spit out cold calls. You don't have to use close or like another automated dialer to do this. You can just use GoHighLevel. You might as well use the resources you have. If you're a marketing agency, or even if you work with a marketing agency and they've given you a GoHighLevel, you need to use what's available to you. I don't think people understand like the actual true power of GoHighLevel, because all of this right here, all these automations are specifically just made so that way I can spit calls out quickly, right? And even for the people that I have tasks for, I want to make sure, okay, I just bing, 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 click down the task list and then head over to manual actions and shoot every single one of them a call, right? And this also helps you from fatiguing quicker, right? You'll start making calls. You just click the button, click the button, click the button, and it doesn't you don't want to stop, right? It makes the time quicker. The automated dialer, if you're just using your cell phone, like, you're gonna have to type in the number and then wait. Cold calling is a bitch. I don't do cold calling because I need to do cold calling. I do cold calling because I get bored sometimes, and I want to keep wits about myself. It kind of keeps that hunger inside me. It reminds me of when I started out. So it's a brutal game. Cold calling is a brutal game. But even with Facebook leads too, like when my Facebook leads come in, I add them to this dialer as well. That way I call every single one of them, and then if they don't respond, I throw them in the dialer again like a week later, and I call every single one of them, and I call them and call them and call them. I think a lot of people don't close because they don't follow up. They're too scared to follow up, or they think that, oh, this person didn't respond, so maybe they're a dead lead. That's not true. That is not true. And if you have automations in place to make your life simpler and make calling these people easier, you'll have an easier time closing sales. Anyway, that's just my quick little video. I haven't made a GoHighLevel video in a while, but I just figured I'd talk about it because I'm starting to make some cold calls again. And I just figured maybe this would help somebody out. So if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and click the like and subscribe button. I upload videos all the time. I talk about GoHighLevel, marketing, philosophy, business, relationships, whatever I feel like talking about and whatever's going on in my life. And also, if you'd like this kind of system for your business, if you want something like this for you, I can implement this process for you. Click the link in the description, set up a call with me, and we can sit down and have a conversation and see what you need inside of your GoHighLevel. I'd love to help you build it out. I've built out many GoHighLevels, even for 6, 7, 8-figure big brands with multiple sales teams. I've built out a lot of GoHighLevels, and so I really understand it very well. If you need a GoHighLevel builder, click the link in the description. Have a beautiful day. Don't do anything stupid, and make those cold calls, baby.